So look, it's a tense time right now. What is your message to Rhode Islanders?
I recognize there's a tremendous amount of anxiety and fear, not only in Rhode Island but across the United States. My message to all Rhode Islanders is this: we have no credible threats currently here in Rhode Island. We are fully prepared to address anything that could come our way if there ever does materialize, whether large or small groups. But we're safe, and we will continue to keep the state safe, the state police and the National Guard.
So what happened last week? You had, a handful of troopers here around the clock. Here we are on Sunday. You've literally called in the Army. You've obviously ramped up your staff here. What changed?
Well, January 6th was a game changer for the entire country. And then federal authorities put out a bulletin that all 50 states have to be very vigilant in their security at their capitals, because there was intelligence that some far right-wing groups possibly on this day, today's date, could show up at the capitals for armed, violent protest. Once again, we do not have any credible intelligence it will happen here in Rhode Island. Some other states are very concerned about it, but out of an abundance of caution, we have numerous troopers here, along with the Rhode Island National Guard, to protect the State House and the entire state.
How long do you anticipate this level of staffing here?
For as long as needed.
Through the inauguration, you think?
We will have an increased presence at the Capitol and in Rhode Island through the inauguration. For as long as there is a threat potential in the United States, we will have troopers and National Guard on standby and working.
And how often are you talking to, through the Fusion Center or directly to federal authorities about what the latest threat assessment is?
Numerous times a day.
A day?
Yes. So the federal agencies, the FBI in particular, has been extremely helpful, especially the Boston field office, with keeping their stakeholders, Rhode Island and the other 3 states, Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts, very informed as what current intelligence is showing. But I can't say enough for the help of getting through Fusion Center and through the FBI.
We saw you walking around talking to your troopers, talking to National Guard members. What's your message to them? What are you telling them?
People of Rhode Island should be very proud of all their law enforcement professionals, state police, municipal police, and the Rhode Island National Guard. They've kept this state safe over the past year, and they will continue to keep this state safe. And I just go around thanking them. I mean, these soldiers, these troopers, they have other things. Most of them were ordered back to work today, and I'm just thanking them for their service to the state of Rhode Island.
You've been in law enforcement a long time. It's a field that's changed a lot since you were sworn in, particularly in the last 5 years. But again, you literally called an army to the State House. Does it trouble you that you had to make that decision?
It doesn't trouble me. Once again, it's just not Rhode Island. It's a national issue, and we have to address this. This is the deterrent to anyone that thinks they're going to come to the State House or the Providence area, anywhere in the state of Rhode Island, and cause some type of disruption. This is a major deterrent. We are ready for anything that could happen our way. But once again, there's not credible intelligence that will happen here in Rhode Island.
Marquee social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, they've cracked down. They've shut the president out. They've cracked down on fringe groups. That has had a chilling effect on their ability to organize. But I'm also listening to national reports. It also makes it hard for law enforcement to kind of get wind of what they're doing. Is that hurting your ability in any way to get an understanding of what might happen?
I really can't comment on how we get our intelligence or where we get it and what we do with it. But I will say that we have tremendous tools at the federal level and the state level that can assist us in determining the threat level in the state of Rhode Island.
Have you talked to the governor?
Yes.
And what are you telling her?
I briefed the governor just 5 minutes before you and I have spoken. She's been asking what is the threat level, do we have anything going on at the State House. I briefed the Lieutenant Governor as well, and I briefed the Senate President and the Speaker of the House as well, because of the operations here at the Capitol.
I don't want you to give up trade secrets, Colonel, but can you give us a sense as to what the response is here right now in terms of number of personnel?
We have a large contingent of state troopers and Rhode Island National Guard here in the Providence metro area protecting the state. I won't give you that number.
I figured. And look, the General Assembly decided they're not going to go into session on Wednesday. Did you talk to the House Speaker, their staff, or the Senate President, their staff about that decision, and do you agree with that call?
That is their decision. For the first time in the 2 years I've been the superintendent, I briefed the Speaker and the Senate President on operations here at the State House. And the reason is because there is a lot of anxiety with the members of the General Assembly as well. So I briefed them on what we have, and that the Rhode Island State Police is also providing security at all the sessions for the immediate future, Senate and House.